Welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll show you how I learned to make this sofa. It's more of a commentary or a time-lapse than a step-by-step tutorial, but you'll get it. So let's begin. First of all, I'm deleting all these defaults in the scene by selecting all and delete. Now add a cube and adjust the scale like a cushion belt. Then with Ctrl A, apply the scale. Then add some group cuts in the edit mode with Ctrl R and scroll to increase and decrease the number of cuts. Add it on both axes. Add a cloth modifier. Select the parameters. Set the pressure to 5 and the gravity in the field weights to 0. Bring up the timeline to see cloth simulation. Click on play. So we can see how the simulation works. But it gets more bumpy. To solve this, we need to subdivide. Turn off the cloth modifier. Select all in the edit mode. Then right click and subdivide. Open the pop-up and increase the number of cuts. Turn on the cloth modifier and set the timeline. I set it to 4. Need to apply all modifiers. Now duplicate it with Shift D, rotate it 90 degrees on x-axis. Set the position just how the sofa looks. Again, duplicate it for armrest. Then scale and position it. By the way, the difference between a sofa and couch is sofa includes the armrest and couch doesn't. I'm designing it according to my references. You chose to design yours. Selecting the armrest, add a mirror modifier, set the clip object so it gets mirror on the opposite. Okay, the sofa is getting its form. Now we have to create a cushion seat, so add a cube and repeat the whole process. This is my 3 cushion seat sofa. Try to create square geometry for the favorable shapes after simulation. Now duplicate it for other seats. Adjust the scale if needed. Now select all and duplicate them for the tight cushion back and set their positions. There is no hard rule to copy this, you can build your own design. You already got the basics of creating cushion, so experiment with different designs. Now I'm creating extra cushions to be placed on the sofa. it looks better. Duplicate it for other. So our upper part is ready. Now I'm creating wooden foot for our sofa. Let's add a cube, position and scale it. It's very easy to create simple wooden foot. By adding a mirror modifier, I mirrored it to all 4 points on x-axis and y-axis. Here also for X-ray view, so you can select vertices behind the object. After all adjustments, we achieved our sofa, so it's time to create our blanket. Let's add a plane. Grab it above to z-axis. Scale it on y-axis. Rotate it a little bit. Now subdivide it. Now just add a cloth modifier, and there is no need to change more settings. We can see that this cloth is falling down in the world because we have not changed any gravity settings. So to make it collide with the sofa, we need to apply a collision modifier to all those meshes where it will get collide. Now add a collision modifier to all those meshes. Also add a plane reference to the ground or base and add a collision modifier as well. Then play with the animation. It looks like a cloth has fall drop from a height. Add a subdivision surface modifier to make smooth it. And solidify modifier for the thickness of blanket. Set the offset to 1 and the thickness what you want. Applying modifiers after work is a good habit. It's time to add camera. Click Shift A, add camera, grab it to Z-axis and then Y-axis. Right click on the viewport border and vertical split to split viewport. Press that camera icon to view through camera. Now adjust the camera position in the scene. Go to edit mode, select the edge and then ENZ to extrude it on Z-axis. Now select the edge, Ctrl B to bevel. Scroll to increase the segments and add subdivision surface modifier to make it feel smooth. Time to add lights to our scene. Press Shift A, area light. Grab it to Z axis. I raise the power to 1000 watts. Shift D to duplicate the light. I'm setting the scene lighting as studio lighting. It looks good. Now this sofa is waiting for materials. So go to shading viewport. This is a Blender Kit add-on. You will get free assets, materials, HDRIs here. You can download it for free. What we have to do, just search here for materials and click and drag where we want. This material looks perfect for this sofa. I have applied materials to all. Here we can see that material is stretched, not seems good. So I'm gonna solve it. Come to the shading menu. Select the bottom right. Press tab to go into edit mode. Select all and press U and then Smart UV project. So our texture is simplified or UV unwrapped. Now do it same with others. Okay, we can see that tile texture is too large, so on transform mode change the scale value on X and Y axis. It looks fine. Now let's make the color of the cushion more contrasting. Select the cushion. Add a UN saturation node between texture and base color. And play with U saturation value. Looks good. So turn towards blanket. Here I changed that blanket material. Few more important render settings left. Come to render properties. Set the render engine to cycles, viewport and render samples to 3264, what you consider. Select standard in viewport transform. Press F12 to render. Here is our sofa render. Thank you.